Dear friends, the following message has been thoughtfully crafted by a devoted servant of God, designed to cast out mediocrity, instill healing and restoration, rekindle hope in times of spiritual doubt, and ultimately reawaken your intimacy with the Holy Spirit. Please give your utmost attention to the forthcoming words and do your best to minimize distraction. Listen closely and may you find abundant blessings within.
Let's do it again. 1, 2, go. Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Sam Oye, for the time to favor Sam Oye. Yeah, the set time is come. You want to do it for the last time? You will arise and have mercy on Sam Oye, for the time to favor me. Yeah, my set time has come. Somebody touch your neighbor and say, my set time has come. For is a kingdom system for divine equalization. Don't let that bother you. I'll break it down as usual. Favor is a kingdom system for divine equalization. We are not born equal. Let that be clear. We were not born equal. If we're to look at life, some of us will have a greater appreciation now of the fact that nothing could have brought you to where you are but the gap filler. Favor is the equalizer. It is favor that will make me to sit in the same room with the guys who went to Harvard, and they will look at you and say, sorry sir, were you part of the Harvard said? I said, what Harvard said? And they were like, we taught you school in Harvard. I said, I did not. You went to Harvard, I went to Harvard. Is that okay? You went, mine was Harvard, yours was Harvard. Is that okay? Favor is the equalizer. Your sandals were broken and cut holes in your sandals, but look at where God has brought you to today. Is there any grateful person in the house of God here? Is there anybody in the house of God that wants to say, favor has brought me this far? Lift your voice and give him a shout of praise. Favor is a kingdom system for equalization. Value the favor of God. When I say it is an equalizer, it is what makes up for what you didn't have. It's what covers the gaps that your past has created. Is somebody hearing what I'm saying here? They got not the land by their sword because they couldn't have gotten it by their sword. They got not the land by their strategy because they couldn't have gotten it by their strategy. But thou was a favor unto them. Favor is a kingdom strategy for equalizing, for closing up the gap. It is favor that turns paupers into princes. It is a favor of God. That although David was not qualified to be called a child worthy of presentation to the prophet of God, it is still favor that abandoned the children and went for the one that was not qualified to be called a child. It's favor that will make the 8th one to become the best one. Do you know what it means to be 8 times behind and yet chosen to be the one ahead? Okay, so put it this way. Favor carries what you don't have. So that when favor is on you, nothing is missing. You didn't hear what I just said right now. Favor carries what you don't have. Such that when favor is on your life, nothing is missing. So when you show up in a place where what you don't have could have disqualified you, the operation of favor mitigates that. Does anybody understand what I'm saying? That you are not a citizen of Persia. So on a day that you will have been embarrassed when they wanted to choose the wife of the king, Because one simple question could have sent her not only out of the palace, but would have resulted in her death. One simple question: where are you from? I want to ask you a question. How did everybody forgot to ask? Sir, the fear of not being discovered made Mordecai to also tell Esther, look, nobody, even amongst us, our own Jewish community, nobody should know, because one of them can just go around flippantly, mistakenly just talk and say, our daughter is also consenting. I want you to listen. Anytime you read that story of Esther, I want you to know that one question could have ruined her life. How can Haman be part of a committee that's going to select the king and select the queen, and selected the daughter, so to say, the foster daughter of his greatest enemy? You don't have an appreciation for favor. And what you don't appreciate, you don't see in operation. Favor is the catalyst for uncommon success. Favor is the catalyst for uncommon success. Labor brings success. Favor brings uncommon success. Does that make sense? And by the way, let me again reinforce. Favor is not a reward for laziness. Favor is what God puts on those who are hardworking people, dedicated people. Favor is the reward God gives to them to amplify their result. Did you get what I just said now? So write this down. Favor amplifies results. Favor amplifies your result. So instead of iron, you get silver. Instead of silver, you get gold. So you take one step, you cover 10. That's what favor does. It's an amplifier. It's a catalyst for uncommon success. One of the laws that will make you to have access to places you've never had before, that will cause you to have advancement like you've never seen before. One of the laws that will make you to begin to see God changing your association. One of the laws that will begin to give you supernatural acceleration, speed like you've never seen before. I want to share that law with you today. One of it is called the law of honor. The law of what, ma? Honor. Thank you. Some call it the code of honor. But I want to just simply call it the law of honor. What is that law all about? Please, in simple terms, the law simply says value greatness. Value greatness. Please, ma, please, sir, any way you see somebody better than you, value them. Respect them. If your classmate is doing better than you do, please honor them. If your younger brother is now minister or so and so, please, you can't call him Daniel. He is now called honorable minister. Sir, honor, value, greatness. So how do we call honorable ministers? Sir? You're distinguished. But the younger one in position of honor, and your elder brother honors you by virtue of your office. If you don't want to fall, you better also honor his age. Am I making a point here today? Honor. It is one of the most powerful secrets. Watch anybody that functions in the realm of favor. You will see honor at work in their life. Honor. Honor means to discern difference in age. Does she look like your mate? So honor begins with discerning difference in age. 2, honor begins with discerning difference in position. That once somebody occupies a position better than yours, honor requires that you learn to value greatness. Respect them. Whether it's at the queue, in the bank, in the office, that you are working with somebody who is older than you are, that you are colleagues, doesn't mean you are age mates. He only went to school late, but that doesn't mean he's of your age. He's not your mate. Discern difference in age. Discern difference in position. Discern difference in achievement. Do you know what dishonor does? It makes you trivialize people's success. Trivialization. It makes you look down on what you are looking up to. What you are looking out for. When you see it in somebody else, dishonor will make you trivialize it so you don't feel pain. What kind of carry this your nonsense car? Come up for here. Or this your is Bentley you are calling nonsense car. Carry this nonsense gongoni. Take it out of this place. Usually, what is this long rubbish? Take it out of here, sir. Bentley. Ferrari. Which guy useless car that looks like Tiger? Which guy nonsense car? Carry this your rubbish away. I hear you on bicycle. It is the reason why that bicycle, the tire will burst. You'll not be able to fix it. Whatever you trivialize, you will never actualize. You will never. Trivialization of anything makes you disqualified to have it, from having it. You trivialize it, you disqualify yourself from having it. 3 levels of honor. Honor God. It said, them that honor me, I go honor them. Hello, sir. Honor Sunday. Honor God on Sunday. He gave you Monday to Friday to honor self. Honor God on Sunday. Find one day to honor God. Don't let God be the most trivialized person in your life. Let it not be that what you can't give to your bosses, you give to God. He said, can you give what you are giving me to your governors? Let me ask you. He said, the offering you are giving me, when you meet a governor, do you give him that kind of money? If you meet a senator and you want to honor a senator, he said, the kind of things you give to me, he said, do you give them those kind of things? He said, that's to show you who you honor. I'm showing you why Christians don't prosper. Sir, you will see somebody, a senator will help him to get a job, right? You look at where your money flows to. Can you serve God and mammon? The only opposite of God is not Satan. The only thing that competes with God in the heart of man is money. So, how do we know who your true God is? Look at where your expenses flows towards. If your expenses flows towards self, me, my, all of that, and then calculate how much you have given to God in a year, his house. God bless all of you. I see some people sending, people have said 1 million for encounter, 2 million. One of our pastors, wonderful man of God here. Don't forget, you want to attract favor like you've never seen? Tap into the law of honor. Value God. Value God. I'll be teaching us on other dimensions of honor.